Hi guys, I'm Kerry Whelpdale and I'm officially addicted to sugar. I really don't even mind admitting that because I'm addicted to sugar. I know I am. When it comes to 7 o'clock every single evening, I will come downstairs after putting the kids to bed and I will raid the cupboards for a sweet treat. It has become maybe a habit now, maybe an addiction. I'm just not sure. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the next 4 weeks of my life where I will be cutting out refined sugars from my diet. Chris, my husband, is going to be doing it with me as well, and my kids are to a certain degree. They have school dinners at school, so obviously I can't control that, but when they are home they will be having no refined sugars. So when I say we are giving up sugars, what I mean there is refined sugars. Fruit is fine, stevia is fine. Stevia is a plant-based sugar, so it's a natural sugar. That's absolutely fine, and sometimes products will use stevia to sweeten them instead of refined sugars. So anything that is a natural source of sugar is absolutely fine to eat, but any other type of sugar is a no-go. So the reason I wanted to make this video was because 1, I wanted to see if I had the willpower, and 2, I wanted to see if it made a difference to my body. The last, I would say, year, my weight has slowly been creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. Now, I'm not going to say that's totally down to having refined sugars, but I think that is a massive contributor. So what I want to do is see if I can just feel a lot sort of better in my body and also just kick the habit. I feel like I am addicted to it and I just think that it's not healthy for us. Refined sugar does nothing good for our bodies, and I just want to make myself a bit more aware of what products have what ingredients in it. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is every time I pick up a product, I will look at the ingredients list, and if it says sugar on there, I have to put it back. I really do know I'm going to find the next 4 weeks quite difficult because I know just from looking at a couple of things in my cupboards that sugar is in everything. I'm not going to lie to you, I think one of the hardest things that I'm going to find giving up is my alcohol at the weekends. That is probably something I'm going to struggle with, but I hope you guys find this video interesting. Thank you for watching it and come and join along with the next 4 weeks of my life. Right, so it's day 1 of our 4-week sugar-free challenge. So what I'm going to do is go through my cupboards and my fridge and put everything that has sugar on one side and everything that doesn't have sugar on the other side. I think there's going to be a lot of things that have sugar and that I'm quite surprised about. When I shop, I'm going to shop more wisely, obviously check all the back of labels and things like that and see what they've got in, because I do think a lot of things sneak sugar in where they don't need to. So if, like, for example, granola, I know they're going to have sugar in there, so I'll just have to make my own. So that's what I'm going to do now. Go through my cupboards, put everything to the side that we won't be having for the next 4 weeks.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes.
Okay, I've just gone through my first cupboard and I've got these whole wheat, like they're kind of like a Schneidy version of Weetabix, and literally ingredient number 1, 2, 3, 4 is sugar. The first ingredient in any ingredient list is what they have the most of. So this is ingredient number 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means there's a lot of sugar in here. That's not good. And also, what I was quite surprised about is this fruit and fiber. You think you're being healthy by getting fruit and fiber. No, no, no. Sugar is in there. Literally, you can't buy anything without sugar in it. But I do have some oats here. They are literally just oats in there. So I'm good to keep going with my porridge. Rice cakes as well are good to have. Here are some like toast toppings I can have. I've got some peanut butter, Marmite, love that. I've got some like syrup. This is a bit like a maple syrup, so that is fine to have. And obviously bread. I actually thought bread would have sugar in it, but it doesn't. So this is all a good section. Crisps, no go. They have got sugar in them, and we have got a lot of packets down here, so they are going to be out of bounds for the next 4 weeks. Good evening, guys. We are officially on day 2 of our sugar-free. We're both really struggling. I've got a banging headache right behind my eyeballs here, like all the way across here. And Chris is worried about his health. He's worried that because he's gone cold turkey and doesn't have any sugar in his diet, he's ruining his body. So this is just showing. Yeah, you do.
I do want a biscuit to dip in his cup of tea.
He really wants a biscuit to dip in his cup of tea. How are you finding it?
It's really easy.
No, it's so much harder. He was like, yeah, right, okay, fine, that's fine. We'll go sugar-free for 4 weeks, but it's actually so much harder than both of us thought it was going to be. It's once you get to 7 o'clock, it's once the boys go to bed and you come downstairs. We eat our dinner at 5 with the boys, so you kind of get a bit peckish. And this is the time that we'd come downstairs and we'd raid the cupboards. So it's now that we're starting to feel it, and we're feeling like the cravings are there, but I don't even drink tea anymore. I just drink hot water, and it's not really like hitting the spot. So maybe I need to have a cup of tea to kind of make myself feel like I'm having something to eat. But either that or we need to start finding like substitutes. So yeah, day 2, banging headache. Chris thinks he's ill and we're struggling. Right, so another little update for you all. The last 2 days have been really, really hard to say no to sugar, but I've done it. So yesterday it was a bake sale at the school to help raise money for Macmillan, and I was helping sell cakes. So literally I was serving all these amazing looking cakes yesterday, and everyone around me was eating them and I didn't have any. And then we have gone to Mersey today. We went crabbing, and while we were there, everyone stopped, and day was beautiful, so everyone stopped. They were in a pub, they had beers and wine and stuff like that, and I didn't have any. And then afterwards everyone had an ice cream on the beach and also some cake, and I again did not have any. Honestly, it was really, really hard for me to say no, but I actually feel really good about myself and really proud as well, because I know if I'd had all of that stuff I would be feeling really sluggish and like now and regret it. But I don't regret it because I didn't have it, so I'm really, really pleased. Just got another 3 weeks to go. We are now officially in week 3 and things are going really well. This might be a little bit too much information if some guys are watching this, so I do apologise, but I wanted to let you know that I suffer really, really badly with period pains. This month is the first month in, I can't actually even remember in how long, that I have not had any period pains. I came on this morning, sorry guys, and I did not even know it was coming. Usually I'm like crippled over in pain. I have to take paracetamols, and I'm not someone who takes tablets like very quickly and easily. I will wait until the pain's quite bad until I have to take them, and I didn't have to do that this month. So I feel really pleased, and I literally can't put it down to anything other than me changing the fact that I'm not having sugar in my diet. That's probably the only thing, I'm trying to rack my brains now, that I have changed in my lifestyle. So yeah, that's absolutely winning. So I'm not sure if it's just coincidence, but I literally get them every single month, and this month I haven't. Still struggle a little bit with the old wine. Gotta say, it comes to the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I do want a glass. That is the only thing I'm actually finding hard. Chris and I went to a cafe this morning to have breakfast, and they had these amazing cakes. Didn't even tempt me. I mean, that's saying something because I'm someone who loves my cakes. Right, it is 7:33 and it is like, I'm in week 4. No, I'm in week 3. No, I'm in week 4. Oh God, I'm so confused. Anyway, Chris is out tonight and I'm really like, you know, I just want to like sit down, watch the telly and have a little like snacky treat. So what I have done, I have got a, oh it's about to fall. I have got a spoonful of peanut butter. This is a whole earth one, no added sugar. There's no sugar in here or anything. It's my snack for the evening. A tablespoon of peanut butter. It's quite sweet though. It's definitely hitting the spot. So Chris and I made this chocolate flapjack last night, so I'm going to get it out and show you guys. But what's in here is cashew butter, oats, coconut oil, what's the chocolate bit? Maple syrup, cocoa powder, so it's like, you know, cacao, so it's not got sugar in it. Look how good that looks, and honestly it's so nice. It's like a really, really lovely sweet treat. We made another one and we ate it all like in about 24 hours, but that's what it looks like. No baking, you just pop it in the fridge overnight and then that's how it comes out. Might have a little slice now. Right, so we're in week 4 of no sugar and I am definitely feeling quite good. The cravings for me have completely gone. I feel like sort of now in the evening it's more of a habit that I would go to the fridge or the cupboard to try and look for a sweet treat, but I have no cravings anymore. Let me ask Chris what he thinks. You got cravings? You're much better.
I'm much better. And to be fair, I do walk into shops and sweetie aisle and the chocolate aisle don't really appeal to me that much anymore.
Yeah, don't tempt me either actually. I find it a lot easier to say no to things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, Chris has told me twice now that he can tell I've lost a bit of weight. I put on some jeans the other day that once they get washed, you know, things always get a bit tighter, and I put them on and I was like, they just sort of went up and did up, and I felt so much better, and then they felt so much more comfortable, like straight away. So I could tell in myself that I had lost weight, but then Chris just said it again now, and I was like, oh, I was quite impressed with myself, really. So I have been doing a bit of exercise as well. I've been doing like a C2 5K, and Chris and I have been doing like a little series on my channel every Monday morning. So I have been kind of upping my game a bit with that, but I definitely also feel so much less bloated, and that can only be from the sugar, I think. Do you still miss wine though? Our 4 weeks is officially over, and today we are allowed sugar again. I'm a little bit worried that now that we can eat sugar, I'm kind of going to go just like fall off the bandwagon completely, but I'm feeling so good about myself. I feel so much less bloated. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm awake early. This morning I woke up at 6:15 and I didn't even feel tired. I haven't felt tired for probably about 10 days now. And again, once again, I can only put that down to not having sugar because not much else has changed in my life. I just feel really quite happy with myself. And I'm worried that if I now get back onto having sugar, I'm just going to go kind of back into where I was before I started this like mini detox. The thing I think I'm most excited about having is a glass of wine, and I am definitely 100% going to have that tonight. I don't actually crave anything else. Like, I'm not craving any chocolate or anything. What about you?
I want some biscuits in my cup of tea.
You want biscuits to be a cup of tea. What about chocolate?
And some Galaxy.
But are you like desperate for it?
No, I've got out of the habit of wanting it now.
Yeah.
So.
What did you guys miss most about not having sugar?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Sweets and chocolate and biscuits.
So now that you can have sugar again, are you going to eat lots?
Yeah!
You meant to
Yeah,
say
a bit.
no. A bit, yeah, a bit. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So obviously it's worked really well on the kids, but I'm definitely going to be carrying this on. I am going to be having sweet treats, but I'm definitely going to have them in moderation. I'm not going to be such a greedy pig when it comes to stuffing my face full of sweets and chocolate. So I do think I've learned quite a lot. I've learned that so many more things than I ever thought there were have sugar in them. Why does everything need to have sugar added into it? Like, it's unnecessary, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you decide to take on the 4-week sugar challenge, let me know, and let me know how you get on. But good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Real bad.